Well, hello everybody. We're here on episode 2 of Tay's Instant Pot Recipes. And today, are you getting a little bit bored of isolation? Maybe you want a companion? I'm going to show you how to make a cat. So first off, if you like them fluffy, you're just going to put a bunch of dryer lint in there. Now you're just going to throw in a bunch of knives for the murder mittens. And what's a cat without some spite? Whoops, I put the whole thing in. And as usual, we're going to do 4 minutes on high pressure. And voila, look at this specimen. Too spicy, too spicy.
All right, guys, it's Bobby Bonestrong here, and I have come to put a little gravity on your perspective. I want to kind of eclipse into a new territory about the moon that you might not totally understand, or maybe not have just seen fully, maybe showing the other side. And so just keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle as we go on this journey together. I'm hitting you with my first shot. Next slide, please. All right, so I didn't want to dive into this, but I am the world-renowned expert on the moon. I have studied there. Yes, there. I have lived on the moon. It is a little known fact, but I've seen some crazy stuff down there. And I journaled it while I was there. So after the show, feel free to come purchase some books. I have them for sale. There's might be some moon dust particles within the pages, but I wanted to let you know that it is written down. It has been recorded. It has not been has gone through any like academic certainty levels. There's none of that, but it has been written down. Next slide, please. All right, so this is the first thing that I wanted to talk about, is the civilization that's on Mars. It is advanced. It is peculiar. I know with the certain state on the Earth, we are currently 6 feet apart. Well, it's not too surprising because that's how the inhabitants on the moon have been living for quite some time. Even their housing, it's all 6 feet apart. It's quite radical, and I think it was just something that through subconscious was actually transferred to the US. So it might not actually be COVID, it might be lunar, if that makes sense. Next slide, please. Right, so I wanted to show you what through the eyes of the people on Mars. This is what they see. They see art. These guys, it's quite shocking. It's almost like if you were colorblind, for instance, and you were put on color frames, like this is what you would see. This is what they would see. I personally loved living there because there were so many different portraits made of my friends and my family that were just astonishing. Next slide, please. Okay, so what you might be seeing here is a police car, and you are correct. But what you are not seeing here is actually the steel fence in the background. That is what the focal point of this photograph is the steel. So actually, it's not usually the focal point. It's what's in the background, and that's what we need to focus on most. Is not what's in the front, not what you usually see, but it's what you don't see. If that makes any sense. Next slide, please. All right, perfect. All right, so this was actually a personal photograph of me and my wife. We're actually walking down the street there with our little carriage. And this was taken approximately about 6 months after returning, and yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit of my personal life with you guys. That's about all this is. Nothing to substitute. Next slide. Yeah, that's all I really have to share. Again, everything is written down in the books for you to purchase afterwards. This was just really a little teaser for that. Thank you so much.